Hello everyone, Teacher Gaming here. Welcome back to another video on Mystic Mayhem. Today I want to talk about the Fantastic Four that has landed and what is coming along. Also some very interesting about game of Khonshu when you pull X10. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look. So I want to start with the update, everyone, and the update has launched. They did take 1 hour more, and we got another 100 gems out of it. So basically, for the update and then the prolonged, in total we got 2 keys. We got 300 gems. So what's happening? The Fantastic Four themed event begins. Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic coming next week. The Thing coming next week. So Invisible Woman and Human Torch is in the game. Fantastic Four theme story. The Journey Begins is now available. Complete the story to earn Human Torch for free. So that's a 2-star, but that fact that we're getting a character for free, I have no problem with that considering how the pull mechanics are in this game. Fantastic Four theme gameplay circuit challenge is now available. There's a boss battle. The Herald Strikes Back is now available. Haven't seen this one, just been in game. Maybe they are working on a bug to fix something there. And then there's a theme battle pass. I checked, it's in Danish kroner like 95, so I don't know how much it is for everyone else. Complete missions to earn exclusive highlights like Engage, Shadow Key, Recharge Spell, and other rewards. Invincible, Invisibility, Event Rate Up, increased drop rates for Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and Hulk. So not Mr. Fantastic? How are we getting him then? This seems a little bit strange. New Orb Power Reserve feature. When Orb Power reaches its cap, the Chalice of Agamotto will activate, allowing you to store up to 500 additional points of backup power, which can be exchanged for Orb Power at a 1-1 ratio. That's actually pretty good in case we might need that in the future. Optimization. Bifrost Brawl will offer a new limited time event frame reward, Champion of Asgard, for the top 200 players. Okay, so there's something to show. Added push notification setting. Oh no, thank you for that. And that's for Orb. Added display for acquisition methods of unknown highlights artifacts in the gallery. That's actually really good. Improved hero artwork display in the gallery, now supporting UI hiding. Okay, so there's some UI. Optimized hero sorting in the hero interface. Hero voice lines will now play when deploying heroes in your info scroll. Meh. New hero synergies, Fantastic Four, Illuminati, Invaders. Okay, so we're probably gonna get some small rewards when we get them unlocking. Added new achievements, that's always fine. Improved artifact enhancement display, now showing the number of times substats have been upgraded. Okay, that's nice. Added new visual effects for Game of Khonshu and Nightfall event rotations. Added highlight type display when purchasing in the shop. Okay, that's good. The fact that we can get a highlight type. Optimized chat interface spacing. Then there's bugs. Okay, little bit here, little bit here. So some model clipping. So, but they're fixing bugs. That's really nice. And yeah, like again, here it's mostly just some bugs when we're doing something. And there's an achievement holder type that couldn't be complete. That's nice. Fix the ratio where unknown buffs would appear when viewing hero details during battle prep. Interesting. So let's go in and actually take a look at the things in game. Have been in here taking a small look. Yeah, please don't load everything again. So first let's go up here and let's take a look at Bifrost Brawl. Honestly, for me, I think the rewards are pretty lackluster for an event that takes 14 days. So Warrior 1. This is nice, on the other hand. This is nice, the fact that we're getting that. But this for 14 days, that stinks. Like, we can all farm this. You can buy it from different shops. These are okay, but with the way we can do multiple attempts at the same time to 3-star something, I don't feel these are that important anymore. Energy is okay, nice. But 100 gems could be 200 and only 1 key, again for 14 days. Not really happy with the Bifrost Brawl. So let's take a look at this. Fantastic Four, the Herald Strike Backs, and Circuit Challenge. So these things are gonna be unlocked when you have completed The Journey Begins. So let's take a look at this Herbie's log. So let me just take that. Okay, so we are having rewards here, and we are getting an epic highlight. That's the engage one. The wearer HP and attack. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so this is overall, and they do some energy regen. No, honestly, that's not that bad. I would assume that's the thing. Um. So we're getting the thing for free. And we're getting more of these. Interesting is that, and then we're getting this circle of 4. Let's try to press unlock adventure. So what are we getting? We are getting film to awaken, the highlight engage. Okay, so that's basically just for that. Then we are getting 6 great keys, 600 gems, and a lot of these, and some of this to reset the random attributes of unique artifacts. Honestly, could be worse. Could also be better. I'll be honest, it could definitely be better, but it could be worse. Maybe I'll get it, but it won't change the game that much if you don't get it. So that's just my take, and we have some missions to log in, complete stuff, and yeah, consume ore power. Okay, so there's some ore power spending. Eye of Nightmare. System locked. I believe this is where we might see the new boss. They've just put that in there, so that's probably coming. Okay, that takes us over here, and let's try to go to the Dreamweaver. Invisible Woman. And we are getting Human Torch as a raid up. Debuff deals special damage to enemy in the target area and applies burning. Okay, not bad. That's his ult. Then he has a buff for 2 energy. Gains ultimate energy and mad heat for 10 seconds. Interesting. Mad heat. The probability of ignition applying burning increased to 100%, and Human Torch deals more damage to burning enemies. So Mad heat. Okay, we need to figure out what that is. Burning blast. Set the target area on fire for 10 seconds, dealing special damage. You know, this isn't that bad. The fact that he deals burning, him alongside Storm might actually work nicely. Let's look at his talents. Basic attack, have a chance to apply burning. I really like the fact that they're doing that. Burning, take 12% of the source's characters as special damage. This one they all have. Reduce burning enemies attack by 10%. That's actually pretty nice. Supernova deals more 20% more damage to enemies in the fire area. Fantastic Forever. When your team has 1 or 2 of the following characters: Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, or The Thing, Human Torch attack and defense increased by 6 or 12%. Okay. His Soul Saga, let's just see. For each burning enemy present, he gets more attack. That's nice. They receive less healing. He has more damage. Defeating burning enemies. I guess it's not him, but just enemies going down, so he should be good at clearing. Mad heat. Okay, so basically it's just the fact. So it's just mad heat here. We can't see how much more damage he does there. Attack 15% while mad heat. Okay, so he also spreads. So he actually is pretty good. And the fact that they want to give us him for free. At least that's what it said. They might have mentioned The Thing because I can see him in the banner. So, and then we get Hulk, who honestly isn't that bad. Is not the best, but for all the banners I've seen so far, this is honestly the best one. And since Cap is over in the normal, let's just do an X5 just for fun. And then we'll talk about Game of Khonshu after this, because in my alliance, people are talking a little bit about something working. Ooh, an echo. I'll take it. I'll take a monster within. Don't need that. That's gonna be dream dust right there. And an armor. You know what? This is actually a pretty good pull. I'll happily take this. Because we get some dream sand. And I also get a little bit dream dust. And I actually get stuff that I would like to have. So that's nice. Now let's head over to Game of Khonshu. Want to talk about something. So, again, these rewards, I know other content creators have talked about them, don't really want to talk about that, but I want to talk about this shop here. Now, bought the Darkhold, and it's fairly nice. But what I want to talk about are these chests here. Based on what I see in the alliance, I was about to call it a guild, but they are calling it alliance, is that if you do these at an X10 pull, then you are apparently, maybe due to random RNG, but they are getting way more gold artifacts than they have before if they did 4 or 5 pulls. So maybe there's something hidden there. I think it's definitely something that's worth checking out, and it's really interesting. So let me just do this because I can go over. So yeah, no worries. We'll just... Actually, I need some XP. Let me just very quickly go in here and say I need to do stuff like this. I don't need to do too much. We'll just do like this. There we go. Don't want to spend too much because I'm getting the next one unlocked and I want to be able to get way more there. Like, it's 20k difference. So we'll definitely be doing that. And claim and get some XP. Sure, thank you. So, my take on all of this... It looks interesting. And the fact that many people are reaching the level 70 is also interesting. And I think it's a good timing that now there are something for everyone to do. You might be able to blitz through all of this really quickly. But the fact that they're actually dropping this update, I'm really liking. And honestly, it looks okay. So let's go in here. Journey begins. Ooh, and I saw something. Clear the pursuit of knowledge. I saw something when I pressed... Okay, so these are unlocking over time. Okay, that's pretty nice. So you can't just power ahead. And when I say it's really nice, it's actually that they have planned content. They don't just let you say, okay, here you have 3 week works of investment. You can clear it in 2 days maybe. And then people are gonna sit there, I want more. But other accounts might not be able to clear all of it. So I like that it's unlocking over time. I actually do like that. So far so good. And the fact that you are having Fantastic Four as a team that buffs each other, that's also really interesting. Let's see if we can actually go in here and find him. Okay, yeah, so it's just the one. They're not giving us multiple. Okay, Defender. Rock solid. Interesting. Net ease. Okay, not fully launched, I would say. Roll towards the farthest target, dealing physical damage to all enemies along the path. Repeat 1 time. Clobbering time. Okay, that's actually sounds pretty good. And she cost only 300, range 8. That's a long time. Coming through. Mana cost 3, range 1. Deal physical damage to an adjacent enemy and knocks them back. If the target collides with other characters or obstacles, deals physical damage. Additional physical damage to the target and collided enemies and stun them for 3 seconds. Not bad. And he has a buff here. Takes less damage and taunts all enemies for 8 seconds. Okay, that's a buff too. That's okay, but he is really... He looks squishy with his health. I'll be honest. Where was that? Okay, so I don't know what this is. Interesting. I think they should give us some more gems when they fix this. So he has the same thing, Fantastic Forever, 1 more time. Okay, clobbering time, so that actually helps his ult. That's nice. For every 200 point of theft, the things deal 1% more damage, up to 25. That's good. Okay, so Soul Saga, Yancy Street Rage. Additionally reduces damage taken by other allies. Okay, that's not bad. Enhances rock solid, increases death by an additional 0.4% for every HP loss. So that has something to do here with his defense maybe, or he takes less damage, reduces damage reduction lasts 4 more seconds. Coming through, deals 50% more to bosses. That's actually cool. Defense by 20% and he increases their attack by 10%. Okay, that's interesting. Human Torch, there he is. So we can pull him, and we also get him for free. Okay, that's actually really nice. So we have chance to get his soul if you want to pull for it. Whoops, we actually missed this. Details.
Oh, well, hello.
All allies in the target area become invisible for 5 seconds and their attack increase for 15 seconds. So basically you have a 5-second window where you cannot be targeted, it seems. Invisible attack. Deals special damage to enemies in the target area and applies blinded for 10 seconds. Blinded basic attacks always miss. That's a range 5. And it doesn't say the area, so I'm guessing it's area of effect 2. So it can hit like up to 3 targets normally it would hit. Debuff 2, and then there's another debuff. Deals special damage to enemy in the target area and applies invisible aftermath for 10 seconds. Increase all move taken. Okay, so I'm already thinking that could be great with Scarlet Witch. Force field. Okay, she has something. At the start of battle, all allies gain a shield equal to Invisible Woman's 384% attack. So her attack gives you a shield. So you're starting with defense. That's nice. Let's see here. Allied with a shield deals 10% more damage. Inside out. Which one was that? Okay, so 15 seconds. Special damage. And yeah, okay, not bad. She is nice. Full transparency also increases the ultimate move damage of allies in the target by 40%. Okay, that's big. Increase the radius of inside out. Energy generation 30%. That's actually really good. Using full transparency triggering force shield granting allies. Okay, so you can keep getting that. Allies gain 30 ultimate after defeating enemy infected. So there's energy generation. Only those deal 30% more damage. Okay, that sounds interesting. We have a way to really do some big damage numbers. So their kit looks really interesting. I don't know if I would say we actually need it for the time being, but I would assume they drop content where they will shine, especially some kind of boss. But overall, it looks really, really interesting. And I like the look of the updates. It isn't that bad for me. I would actually like it also. As you can see, we got the award for the dragon armor. Now I just need access to the shop so I can buy it for legendary highlights so I can advance them or awaken them. Let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this update. What do you think about the character abilities, the talents? Let me know, and I'll see you all in the next video.